Hi guys, welcome to my channel. It's another Thursday and we all know what that means. It's time to chat with me. So it's time for Thursdays with me. I'm Oyin and welcome to my channel. So guys, I know the environment is different. I didn't move houses. I'm in Lagos, you guys. I came to chill. Carabao was getting too boring for me and I had to come and source for some juice for you people. So yeah, I'm in Lagos, I'm at home. So yes, again, welcome. So my favorite thing of the week this week has to be the fact that I'm in Lagos. Obviously, so many fabulous things have happened. I chilled with my friends over the weekend. I've eaten mommy's food. Basically, I've been relaxing and it has been fun. By the way, I'm going out after shooting this video, guys. Anyway, so yeah, my actual favorite thing of the week, don't mind me, is this Cantu edge control that I won on Mercy Family's page on Instagram. It's really nice. Like, it's what I used to lay my edges. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's amazing. Anyway, so today, guys, since we're all going for the happy life and lack of struggle and all these things, I'm going to be talking about overthinking today. And I mean, like, we all know what overthinking is. It's basically what it says. Overthinking is basically thinking too much. Like, this life is never that serious. Okay, so overthinking is basically thinking too much. I love a definition I got from the Urban Dictionary about overthinking, and it says that it's the act of creating problems that weren't even there. So when you overthink, basically you move from one issue to something entirely different, and then by the time you're done, you're like, what was I even thinking about in the first place? So overthinking is basically focusing on the negative things in your life, focusing on the mistakes you've made. In fact, sometimes you focus on negative things that have not even happened. Like, overthinking is definitely a bad thing. And according to Oyin dictionary, overthinking is basically worry. So overthinking is basically when you are worrying about something that has happened, will happen, or is happening. So, and of course, worry leads to stress, and stress is not healthy. So we don't want to be overthinking, guys, okay? So I'm going to be sharing some causes of overthinking, and the first one is, it's not in all cases, but in most cases, overthinking is caused by lack of self-confidence. So and this mostly applies when you are thinking about something that is going to happen. So you are thinking, for example, you want to start a YouTube channel. I might have been guilty of this, I'm not sure, but you want to start a YouTube channel, and then you're there busy thinking, okay, yes, I was guilty of this week, and you're there busy thinking, what if people laugh at me? Okay, let's say you want to upload a makeup okay, let me use myself for example. This week I was going to upload a makeup tutorial on YouTube, and because it was my first time doing a makeup tutorial, I was like, if you're on my Snapchat, you'd have heard me say this. I was like, what if people come and say your makeup is whack, blah blah blah, you don't use the right tools? What if people come at me? And like, I already finished filming, and it took me, like, I recorded this video like 2 days ago. I just uploaded it this morning. Like, it took me like 2 whole days to finish editing, because I was like, oh my god, I might want to do this. I might, like, overthinking. And another thing overthinking does is that it leads to procrastination. So all the time you spend thinking about doing this thing, you could have actually done it and take whatever comes. I mean, see, this life is never that serious, honestly. Like, we do not need to be overthinking stuff. Like, if you are scared of the outcome of something, have you ever thought about the fact that, see, if you do something, let me just use this example. If you don't do something because you overthought what the results will be, guess what? You will never be free from the spirit of overthinking, because after not doing that thing, you will start thinking about, what if you did it, what could have happened? So sometimes it's just nice to go ahead and do what you have to do. Get your self-confidence. See, I've said it countless times on this channel, the only person's opinion that should matter is God. See, as long as God got you, you don't need nobody, okay? So yeah, it's okay, just go ahead and do it. So yes, just go ahead and do whatever thing it is you want to do, okay? Now, another cause of overthinking is that some people think that overthinking helps. But I'll just like to point something out. There's a difference between overthinking and critical thinking. Critical thinking is when you're actually thinking to find a solution. Overthinking is when you are just thinking about all the bad things in your life, how your village people are chasing you, how you've not made any progress in your destiny, how one person is making it and you're not. Like, that is overthinking. So overthinking never helps. Critical thinking might help, it does, but overthinking does not. Overthinking just leads to worry and stress. Okay, so now we're going to move on to the next thing. The next thing is comparison. So when you start comparing yourself to the people around you, and you start thinking that all is not well with you and your life is about to crumble. So sometimes comparison is nice. Like, it's okay to, measure where you are at and see if you're actually doing the right thing. But when you're doing this in the positive light, that is when it's good. When you start measuring yourself with another, see, let me just tell you something. Everybody's journey is different. My journey and your journey is not the same thing. Your journey and your brother's journey is not the same thing. So it's not about who starts first. It's about how well you end. And guess what? This life is not even that serious. Like, it's not a competition. You're not at competition with anybody. Just focus on what you're doing and make sure that you're the best at what you do. Okay? Like, it's never that serious. Sorry, excuse me, guys. Now, the next thing is you want to be perfect. Who told you that you are perfect? Who are you? Are you Jesus? Like, I know that the Bible says that we are trying to be perfect like our Father in heaven, but see, guy, nobody is perfect. We are all working towards perfection. So just do your own, do your best and leave the rest, okay? Stop overthinking. It's never that serious. I know I've said it's never that serious like 10 times in this video, but seriously, it's never that serious. And the last thing I would say is that you care what people say. People that overthink actually most of the time care what people say. People that overthink most of the time starts from, this person said this about me, and then you start thinking about it and dwelling on it and thinking about what the person saw that made the person say that and this and that and that, and you just want to kill yourself. Do not kill yourself. It's never that serious. Let people say what they want to say. Pick up what is useful to you and move on. Okay? Not everything everybody says is important, honestly. So, I'm not saying that don't listen to people when they are giving you constructive criticism. Listen to people, but then pick what you need from there and move on. Don't not start dwelling on it and imagine plus what the person said plus what the person did not say. You are completing the sentence for the person beginning the sentence, putting prefix and suffix. It's never that serious. Okay, so now I know I'm trying to rush up this video because I need this video to be very, very fast. So another thing, so the next segment will be how to stop overthinking. See, I'm not a psychologist, I'm not a shrink, I'm not a professional at this. Every information I'm giving you I got from somewhere. I'm just explaining it in my own terms. So we're gonna talk about ways to stop overthinking. And the first thing will have to be awareness. Like, you have to be aware that, guy, I'm overthinking this thing. The first step will be awareness. You have to be conscious of the fact that you are actually overthinking and you need to stop. And you need to know that, not just that you are overthinking, but the fact that overthinking is not even good for you. It's not right. It's not even healthy because it leads to stress, and stress leads to depression, hypertension, all sorts of things. Okay, so you need to be aware of the fact that you're overthinking. The next thing will be to be optimistic. So stop thinking about the things that have gone wrong. Think about the things that went right as well. So be optimistic, like, especially if you're thinking about something that is going to happen, rather than think about the negative things that people will say. Think about who it will help. Like, let me go back to my example of the YouTube makeup tutorial. Rather than think about the fact that people will think your makeup is whack, think about somebody out there that does not know how to draw eyebrows that will learn from your video. So be optimistic instead of being pessimistic, okay? Like, think about somebody out there that will see it and might hire you to come and do their wedding makeup. So yes, think about all that. Be optimistic. Think about what can go right as opposed to what can go wrong. The third thing will be to to focus on problem solving and not past errors. So basically, focus on, if there is a problem actually, and that's what you're thinking about, focus on finding a solution to this problem as opposed to thinking of the fact that, yeah, problem has come, oh, my village people are at it again. Okay. Now, practice mindfulness. I mean, like 4 5, my second video or third was about mindfulness and emotional intelligence. So be mindful of yourself. That's a way to stop overthinking. If you're mindful of yourself and you know how you react in certain situations, and you're mindful of the people around you and how they will react, it will stop you from overthinking, because you already know what steps to take and how to go about stuff that will not lead to a block road or lead to a problem. Okay, now the fifth thing I think will be to distract yourself. Like, distract yourself into happiness. If something is bothering you, see, let me tell you, if a problem is there and there's nothing you can do about it, you've thought about solution and there's no solution, rather than sit down there and think about the problem, oga, distract yourself, go out and eat, call your friends, hang out. If you have a boyfriend, call your boyfriend and discuss. If you have a girlfriend, call your girlfriend and discuss. Chill with your girlfriend, listen to music, watch a movie, find an activity to do. I'm not telling you to not start thinking about something else to distract you from that, because it doesn't change the fact that you're thinking. So distract yourself with an activity, distract yourself into happiness. Listen to your best music, go out and see a movie, or pick up your laptop. If you don't have a movie, if you don't have money, pick up your laptop and watch a movie. Talk to someone that makes you happy. Watch a comedy clip, watch a joke, watch me. You'll be happy. Okay, I bring joy, I beam of the joy of the Lord. Okay, so now we're going to move to the next thing, which is to stop seeking perfection. Like I said earlier, nobody is perfect. You're not perfect. Stop thinking that you're like, I know the Bible says that we should try and be as perfect as our Father in heaven. That is a spiritual side to this. Like, the physical side is not that serious. Okay, if you're stop trying to be the best. Yes, try and be the best that you do, but you cannot be perfect. See, no matter how good you are, there's always someone better, there's always something better, there's always something bigger to aspire to. So stop thinking that your life is over because you're not that something bigger, because guess what, when you get there you will find something bigger again. Do you want to kill yourself? And the last thing will be to be grateful. Like, see, if you're a grateful heart, you will not worry. See, rather than think about the things that you have done, the things that did not work out, you'll be thankful of the things that have. See, where you are right now that you are worried, somebody is praying, fasting, somebody is on the mountain trying to get to where you are. So just be grateful. Like, sit back and think about the good things that God has done for you and be grateful about those things. So guys, please, let's stop overthinking. Let's try and apply these principles to our life. See, me that I'm talking, I can overthink. I just gave you guys an example of how I overthought something, but I had to shake myself out of it. So you guys, you need to stop overthinking. It's not good for your health. It's not good for your emotional, social, and physical health. It's not good for your spiritual health. Okay, so we need to stop overthinking, guys. God, I don't know what's going on. I don't know why my face looks so white. I guess it's the lighting. Anyway, thanks guys, I love you so much. Thanks for watching, and oh my god, I cannot wait for next week's episode, guys, because we're gonna have a special guest on the channel. So I mean, it's gonna be lit. So follow me on Instagram. I am at Oyin_Abimbola. Follow me on Twitter. I am at Oyin_Snowflake. For those of you that say you don't hear, I'm saying it now. And on LinkedIn, Oyin Abimbola. Thank you very much, guys. Awesome and fantastic. Thanks for watching. I love you. Bye. Mwah. Catch you on the next episode. And don't forget to subscribe. And again, always think, what would Jesus do? Would Jesus be overthinking this situation right now? Oh yes, I forgot one very important, but I can't believe I actually forgot that. The last point to stop overthinking will be to pray. See, only Jesus can help you. Only God can help you. So rather than thinking about it, see, this your head, it will just scatter. So rather than thinking about it, how about you just go to God and pray, commit it to God, and trust me, God never fails. See, I'm one of the people that used to say, I bet God is slow. See, God is not slow. God is on time. God comes at the right time. Your right time might not be his right time, but know that he is all-knowing and he knows the right time. So please stop overthinking. Commit everything to God and think, what would Jesus do? I love you guys. You guys are the best. Bye. Mwah.